Hey guys, this is Albetium back with another video for Stellar Blade. I am going to give you 3 builds that are going to be making the entire game easy. Super easy. No matter which mode you actually play on, this is going to be breaking it. You're going to have an answer to everything. The bosses, the regular enemies, everything. And before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, I just ask that you perhaps give me a chance to earn that from you. And with that being said, well, let's get in on this. The first build we're gonna be discussing here is going to be the stealth. Now, stealth is so damn powerful, or as in the game they call it, an ambush, because you can pretty much do this to all enemies. It doesn't even matter if they see you, you can still end up ambushing them and one-shotting pretty much every enemy. And then sometimes, if they are even in the company of the smaller little foes, you can still chain execute them too. And this is just too damn powerful. If there is a group of enemies that you don't feel comfortable in taking down, you can just chip away at them one at a time. Because also, if the other enemies see you, but the one you are targeting doesn't, you can still ambush them and kill them in one go. This is extremely powerful. And this is basically an answer to anything and everything that you might be finding between two bosses. So it's basically the fodder that is just a level filler when it comes to the enemies, and this quite literally works on all of them. You are going to be godly unstoppable. It might take a little bit of patience, but also the more you progress in the story, the more things you unlock, like the double jump and the dash forward. This allows you to experiment even more with these things. So what you need here is going to be the camouflage, the exospine, and that's basically just that, pretty much just that one thing. So make sure that you do upgrade it a lot. Of course, there are skills that are going to be mandatory here, and without them, you are not going to be performing any of the ambush skills. So make sure that you follow up with these upgrades. The second build that I'm going to be giving you is the ranged option. Now, this is going to be extremely effective against all enemies, the regular enemies, and quite a few bosses in the game as well. So you're going to be needing the Eagle Eye Exospine. So I fully recommend that you fully upgrade that one. Now, when it comes to the gear, you can actually combine this with anything that gives you more beta energy so that you can be ready there with the triplet and also the shockwave, because these two skills in particular are going to be at the cornerstone of this build and the next one as well you're going to be seeing later. Or if you feel comfortable enough using this and feel confident that you will not be getting hit so that you can keep the distance between you and the enemies, just go all out offense. Put stuff that's just going to be increasing your damage output, like range damage, increased damage when full HP, things like that. And you are basically going to be having a trick up your sleeve that you can whip out at any time and just add it on top of the skills that I have showed you in the previous, build. But it's not exactly a build, it's just something that you can still loosely touch on and have the option of ambush, but it's not going to be that effective as if you were using the full-on build. And the third build, now this one is the Boss Breaker. This build is going to be what you need to pretty much just ruin bosses, and it's going to be focusing all about giving you the survivability and durability and just allowing you to make as many mistakes as you want, because it's really that tanky. Now we're going to be focusing on the protection type exospine, because this is just going to be giving you all that nice defense, and I truly recommend that you upgrade this fully, because at the third tier it has a chance to restore HP for 5 seconds if you ever get down below 20% of your HP. So this is going to be happening while guarding or parrying, and I cannot tell you enough how many times this thing has just came in such a clutch move. It's really damn crazy. Now, the other exospine, this is going to be the reflex exospine, and it's just going to be allowing you to charge the shield faster and just performing the dodging and parrying easier as well. So it's just enhancing your innate defensive abilities, and you're just going to be putting this to practice. Now, when it comes to the gear, it's all about melee reduction. Melee damage reduction twice and adding yourself more shield. These things together come, oh my goodness, seriously, you're going to be almost unbreakable. But to make this build truly shine, you need to be having the two skills, which is the triplet and also the shockwave. Now these skills, obviously you won't be having that fast of a beta charge, but it doesn't really matter. You are gonna be blocking a lot, you're gonna be parrying a lot, and that in itself is going to be charging on top of you, attacking the bosses. But this is going to be your main, and I do mean main source of damage, but not just damage to the HP, but also the structure. You are going to be breaking the structure with the triplet, or if there is a particularly nasty move from the boss that you don't feel comfortable countering, you can always just whip out the shockwave, and this is not only going to be interrupting the boss, but also sending them flying on their ass, which gives you a little bit of time to just reorganize. Do you want to pop a heal? Do you want to maybe do something else? Fly over to the boss and just lay down more hurt? It's entirely up to you. Guys, these three builds are basically all you need to dominate any difficulty in the game. Trust me on this. Hopefully I earned your like, maybe I earned that sub, and well, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.